Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano. But before we go into that, I want to speak about what Hansi has said about Bellingham's situation. And I'm also going to give out my own thoughts about Bellingham's red card that he did receive against Osasuna. So this is what Hansi had to say. For me, it's disrespectful. That's how it is. But it's not my decision, not my concern. Why waste time and energy saying certain things to the referees? We have a person on the pitch who has the right to speak to the referee, our captain. I don't like this kind of behavior, and I emphasize that again today. A red card does weaken us. Okay, so if you guys do not know what happened with Bellingham did receive a red card against Osasuna because he spoke to the ref and he said fuck off to the ref. He clearly did not like this, and I understand that there was like a language barrier between them because Bellingham only spoke English and the ref did not understand English, and so the ref had to go ask a couple of players, get some clarification on what Bellingham did say, and the ref just said, okay, you said something offensive to me, and that is because I hear the F word. So whether it is in Spain or England or wherever, this is going to be a punishment, and that is why the ref gave Bellingham the red card. Now here's the thing, everybody has been discussing that, Bellingham never deserved to get the red card because he did not say F you directly. What he said was F off. He did not say F you. If Bellingham did say F you to the ref, then yes, that could have been a red card. But most people were saying that because he did not say that and he just said F off and it was not directly to him and it was less offensive, less aggressive, there was no reason for Bellingham to get the red card. Now here's the thing, I do think that whether it's F off or F you, that player should be taken off. What Bellingham did is super offensive and he should not be saying things like that. Now here's the thing, you can say things like this that does not go directly to the ref. You can just say you received a pass from one of your players and you're like, what the F was that? You can say stuff like that. Like, yes, you can cuss on the field, or if you shoot the ball and the ball went to the stands and it did not go to the net, you could have said, oh my god, I could have done effing better. You could say things like that, right? It's like we're all adults, we can all cuss, or you could just be like, oh shit, like I could have done this or this and that. Like, okay, those type of things you should not be red carded for because we're not children, we are adults. But when you say the F word to the ref after a certain call was made, you are going to get punished. That is just how it is. Whether it's F you or F off, it is the same thing. Let me give you guys some analogies for the people who do not understand. Can you imagine telling somebody to F off? Telling somebody F off is like slamming the door in their face, while saying F you is like throwing the door in their face. The level of aggression may vary slightly, yes, it's true, but the message is clear and remains clear. You have placed out a rejection and some form of disrespect, which is something that you cannot do in the first place. Let me give you guys another analogy. Saying F off to someone is like aggressively shoving them away, whereas F you is like punching them in the face. One might perceive as slightly more direct, but both are very confrontational and offensive. Let me give you guys another one. So the player shouting F off at a referee is no different from saying F you. Both are direct verbal abuse, and in the context of football, both warrant punishment. The intent behind the words matters more than the slight variation in phrasing, and that's basically it, right? So ever since this situation did happen, everybody was saying, mostly Madrid fans, they were saying this is a Barcelona league, it is us against the refs, it is us against the league, as if like they have not received help from the refs and the league over the past 5 to 6 years. It's outrageous what they have been complaining about. And if you truly think that this is a Barcelona league and you guys want to call up the Negreira case like you guys always do, let's talk about this for just a few seconds. Fermin Lopez did the exact same foul that Camavinga did against Osasuna, but the difference between these two plays is that Fermin Lopez got red carded for the exact same foul Camavinga did a few days later, but with Camavinga, he got no punishment whatsoever. They said, we can't possibly let Real Madrid go down to 9 men. No way. But there's no consistency here. Like, Fermin Lopez and Camavinga have the exact same tackle, and they hit them at the exact same place. As a matter of fact, Fermin Lopez hits the ball first before even touching the leg, but Fermin Lopez got red carded, and Camavinga, nothing, no punishment. As a matter of fact, we can go to the recent match between Atletico Madrid and Celta Vigo, where the number 8 of Atletico Madrid, right, one of the midfielders, did the exact same tackle that Fermin Lopez and Camavinga did on one of the Celta players, and he got red carded. Yes, he got red carded. Atletico Madrid tied against Celta Vigo 1-1 with going down with 10 men. Same thing with Real Madrid. Real Madrid 1-1 tie, went down with 10 men, but the only difference is that with this player here of Atletico Madrid, he he got red carded, right? He got taken out. But with Camavinga, going back to this play here, nothing was called. And you want to continue to say that you guys are being pushed against? Like it's the league against you guys? What are we talking about here? The whole thing is so stupid. So that whole thing and that whole conversation can go out the window. And now we stand here today with Barcelona potentially being in a position where we can go into first place, which is now going to lead me towards the match preview between Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano. Hansi Flick first started by saying, both. I want to be judged by how we play and the titles we win. Because somebody did ask Hansi Flick, do you rather play well or win titles? And he said both. We need both. And that is the only mentality that we should carry, in my opinion. We should always be very concerned about not just winning trophies, but how we win the trophies. That is what Barcelona stand for. That is what Barcelona is. And I'm happy to see that Hansi Flick is agreeing with the exact same approach. And Hansi Flick continued to state that, it's all about mentality and the quality we have shown in recent games. That's what I like. They're playing very well. They believe in each other. And we're here to win titles, and that is our goal. So bravo to Hansi Flick for standing for what Barcelona is, right? We want to win and at the same time play beautiful football, because the last thing I want to see Barcelona become is a team that, yes, wins trophies, but we win them in a very ugly way, a way where it's not inspirational for the masses to follow. And so Barcelona will be hosting Rayo Vallecano at the Estadio Olímpic Stadium on Monday night. A victory where Barcelona, right, if they do beat them, it's going to be so important. It would move Barcelona into first place above Madrid and Atletico Madrid. And that is simply because Atletico Madrid and Madrid did lose points on Saturday. Both of them saw a tie, which ended up going 1-1. Real Madrid, as of now, at the time that I'm recording this video, do remain in first place with a total of 51 points, 1 point ahead of Atletico Madrid, who are in second place. So a win against Rayo puts Hansi Flick's Barcelona at the top with only 14 games left in the season. Still very much a long way, but it is good news to hear that Barcelona is alive, because apparently the world thought that the league was already won back in January, when Madrid at one point had a 10-point lead against FC Barcelona. So Barcelona are on a 3-game winning streak across all competitions. Their latest victory was in a 4-1 win over Sevilla last weekend. So we haven't played in a very long time. It's been like 10 to 11 days already. And they have been unbeaten since they have lost to Atletico Madrid 2-1 before the winter break. So Barcelona have been in excellent attacking form, scoring 9 goals in their last 2 matches. After Rayo Vallecano, we do face Las Palmas later this week on Saturday. And then we do have the first leg of the Copa del Rey semifinal coming up against Atletico Madrid. Rayo Vallecano are in very good form. They have just seen 3 consecutive league wins against Girona, Leganés, and Real Valladolid. They currently sit in 6th place, which is really good, 35 points after 23 matches. They are 3 points ahead of Osasuna as well, who are in 7th place, and 5 behind Villarreal, who are in 5th place. Rayo Vallecano definitely upgraded from last season, because last season they finished in 17th place. And so right now, in the season that they are in, it is historic. So they're going to be coming up against Barcelona with massive momentum. Rayo Vallecano also have the 5th best away record in La Liga, earning 17 points from 12 away matches. And fortunately for Barcelona, I do think that they can win, because in their last 2 league meetings with Rayo, they have won. First, it was a 2-1 win earlier this season, and including a 2-1 win earlier this season. Rayo Vallecano actually defeated Barcelona back in April 2022 at the Camp Nou, which ended up 1-0. And between October 2021 and November 2023, Rayo Vallecano went unbeaten in 5 straight league matches against Barcelona, winning a total of 3 times. So there's plenty of reasons why Barcelona need to trash Rayo Vallecano, because they have given us so many headaches. And not just the whole team, but let's go individual. One of the players that has yet to really produce a masterclass against Rayo Vallecano, it is Rafinha. It says here, according to Gabriel Sanz, that Rafinha is on a goal-scoring streak with 24 goals in 36 matches, but he's yet to score against Rayo Vallecano, one of 8 teams he has struggled to beat. Rafinha has faced Rayo Vallecano 5 times in La Liga without finding the net, and he's eager to break this drought and add to his impressive tally, which already includes goals against 15 other teams, including Real Madrid. And so yes, I do think that Rafinha needs to really come up against Rayo. He is the one player that does show up in big matches, and as a matter of fact, in our most recent meeting against Rayo, where we won 2-1, Rafinha provided an assist, and Lamine Yamal also claiming an assist. Pedri and Olmo ended up becoming the goal scorers on that night. And hopefully, knowing that we do have a better version of FC Barcelona today, Barcelona can just surpass Rayo Vallecano in terms of the attack, and we can can win on a 4-5-0 scoreline. So here is going to be my predicted lineup for the match against Rayo. Szczesny in goal, with our backline being Alejandro Balde, Inigo Martinez, Kubarsi, and Jules Koundé. I don't necessarily believe that Araujo is going to be playing because there has been like a few talks about Araujo struggling to recover, so it's going to be Inigo Martinez and Kubarsi easily. As a matter of fact, right now, that is our best center back duo. For our double pivot position, I'm going to say Pedri and Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong has played better than Casado as of late, and right now it is a big time for Frankie to prove that he can be starter material. And as for our attacking four, I'm going to say Rafinha on the left, Gavi as the 10, Lamine Yamal on the right wing position, and Lewandowski up top. There is no reason for us to place our bench players unless like somebody's injured for the match against Rayo, because this will be a very, very difficult match and Barcelona must win and win huge. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.